Well, I know the back roads and dirty clothes just ain't for everyone. So you take the city lights and skyline, give me a steady sun.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch, and that is my girlfriend Nina, aka Komodo Vlogs, and welcome to our longest trip that we have ever done. You can see we're all loaded up, and now we're getting gassed up. We're here in, I guess this is technically considered Severna Park now. Maybe it's still Arnold, I don't know. Either way, we're heading out to West Virginia, all the way on the border of Ohio, to go see Jeremiah from the Ride of a Lifetime. Without any stops, we're about 5 hours away, so should probably realistically take us 6 or 7 hours.
8 hours later.
It is 10:04 at night. We're an hour and 3 minutes away. I think about 350 or 400 miles each way. Saturday is his birthday ride, and that, I think they're now planning on it being like over 100 miles for that ride. And then Sunday, we'll ride back another 350 or 400. So over the course of a long weekend, we're looking at somewhere between 800 and 1,000 miles.
Wow.
And did I mention that we just finished building this bike for her a couple of days ago? The first time that she ever rode it was 2 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because the build was so just long and drawn out compared to what we thought it was going to be, I did not get anything done to the Rebel 1100 that I thought I was going to do. I wanted to do a water pump because my water pump's been leaking a little bit. Oh, you can already see that it's shooting coolant out. That's great. Okay, well, didn't get to do the water pump, didn't get to do the shock bushings, didn't get to do the oil change on her bike that we wanted to do, didn't get to do the fog lights on this bike that I wanted to do. So, yeah. Should be exciting. Our track record with last minute hectic trips has been pretty good, right?
No.
Current situation, things are looking bleak.
End of flashback.
All right, well, we are sweating to death, so let's get on the road, and I'll check back in with you guys the first time that we stop for some food or gas next, or I don't know. We'll see what the road has planned for us. You ready?
Let's roll.
I love you.
I love you.
And with that, we set off on what would turn out to be a ride so beautiful that we questioned why we've never done a trip like this before, and yet at the same time so monotonous and mentally taxing that we were clearly reminded exactly why it is that we don't like any sort of long highway rides. The first couple hours of the trip set a not so great tone with plenty of stop and go traffic in 100-degree weather, which I'm sure didn't help my already dripping water pump, but once we broke out of that and rode on towards West Virginia, the views started to make up for any sour feelings we had left. Okay, as incredible as the views were, I'll admit they didn't make up for all the sour feelings. If I'm being honest, as we pulled into the West Virginia Welcome Center for our third stop of the trip, we were both seriously reconsidering all of our life choices that led us to this point.
Okay, update. We have stopped once again. It is 8:16. I forget if I ever mentioned this at any point, but we left insanely late. We left around 3 o'clock. Wait, holy shit. It's been 5 hours already? I feel like I'm losing it. We left around 3. It's now 8, so it's been 5 hours. I guess that makes sense because the stops have added like 2 hours. We're still 2 hours away without any other stops. This is the first real food that we've gotten from a vending machine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe our opinion will change at a certain point, but I think this is solidifying the fact that it's just not really the kind of riding that I'm into. It's beautiful, but I don't know. Not striking my fancy.
This is tough.
Tough, I feel like physically for you, especially because you don't have a windscreen. Mentally, for me, I'm going crazy. I'm too ADHD to just be sitting here doing what, you know?
And we're not trying to be negative. Like, it's a good time. It's just not our vibe.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be riding into the dark, so we're going to eat our Lance Captain's wafers and beef jerky and get back on the road.
Spirits were dwindling and we could feel the pressure of nightfall, but as we pressed on into the sunset, we were met with a welcome change of pace. As the sun faded out, the temperature dropped and the roads seemed to clear out just for us. But less than an hour later, the sun had completely disappeared, so we found a gas station for what was set to be our final stop so that Nina could put on her clear riding glasses. Note to self, always bring a clear visor, even if you think you won't need it.
Okay, update. Oh my gosh. She has the night shades on because obviously it is officially dark, and she only has the night visor. We have done about 270 miles. I can't even keep track of my own brain anymore. 270 miles so far and about 70 miles to go. Should take us about an hour before we are at our destination. And the night riding has been the best part so far.
It's been so great. As soon as the sun went down, we were like, hell yeah.
Yep, we have been vibing because there's no traffic and it's like in the 70s or 80s instead of the hundreds. So, yeah, we're in the home stretch.
The good vibes were trying their darndest to come back to us, but all that would change as soon as we hit the road again. Remember those fog lights I didn't have time to install? Yeah, they would have come in real handy on these pitch black country highway roads lined with more deer and groundhogs than I could count.
Oh my god, there was a fucking family of 4 groundhogs in the middle of the road, so I'm slowing down.
With not a street light in sight and miles of construction cones reflecting our headlights back through our bug-ridden visors, visibility was near zero. After over an hour of white-knuckling our way through the dark, we finally entered Parkersburg at 11:23 p.m. And just as we did, Jeremiah emerged from the roadside shadows like a two-wheeled Batman and led us back to his house where he graciously had chicken wings waiting for us weary travelers.
What's up, dude?
Just like appeared out of the shadows.
I got food for you at the house.
If you ever want to kidnap us, the promise of candy and puppies won't do the trick, but chicken wings will.
All right, update. We made it to a celebrity's house.
Celebrity, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that the ride of a lifetime?
It is.
Sounds like what we just did. Had ourselves the ride of a lifetime.
Yeah, for real.
Chicken wings coming in clutch.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, man.
And now it's bedtime. Okay, final update of the day. We have officially made it to the Airbnb only 10 hours after we left home. Not all of that was riding, but still. Final toll was 353 miles for the day, which Nina said was 300 miles too much. But we made it, and now a day of rest-ish tomorrow, and then the ride on Saturday. we're pooped.
The next day, we slept in as late as humanly possible, leaving the Airbnb only for a 3 p.m. Cracker Barrel breakfast and Walmart supply run.
We've made it to the promised land.
Then I worked on the bikes for a bit before we Ubered out for a night on the town. Exactly the kind of rest day the doctor ordered. Next up, group ride day.
Okay, day 3, which is the day of the group ride. Welcome back. Yesterday was a much needed day of just kind of rest and relaxation, and now it is an absolute freaking scorcher out here once again. Let's see what my cluster says. 114, okay, not bad. Earlier it said 122 and it was flashing. That is the highest that I've ever seen it. We did encounter a bit of an issue yesterday. Nina's bike has an oil leak at the water pump. I realized that it had a leak when I put the chain on, because at first I thought it was just a bunch of like chain grease that was down there, but I cleaned it off and it came back. And from all the heat and the long ride and everything like that, yesterday I saw a drop of oil underneath her bike, and long story short, it was enough oil that it had like blown back, and a little bit of it was on the back rim, so that's not good. But I think that was just because so much of it had built up and blown back from us doing like 80 miles per hour on the way here, you know, so we should be good, but I'm keeping an eye on it. You ready? Love you. All right, we are off. It's 3:18. The group ride, everybody started meeting up around 3, but they don't leave until 4. So typical us fashion, we are going to be fashionably late. Gotta be honest, we're both kind of feeling like a little bit of doo-doo, partially because last night we ended up finding, well, we went out to dinner with Jeremiah, Nate, and Preston. Shout out to them, always good times. And then afterwards, Nina and I are like, you know what? We really want to like just find a local dive bar and see what the culture's all about, you know? So we got an Uber and we went out in Parkersburg, found the perfect hole-in-the-wall spot. We love places where it's like just sketchy enough that you kind of don't feel safe but kind of feel safe at the same time. So we found this place called Uncle Mike's and dude, it was ridiculous. It has this whole like separate back room for gambling. There was like a DJ that was playing like early 2000s rap hits off of like an HP laptop. Pretty sure that this lady was like actively doing drugs in the bathroom, which would make sense because none of the stalls had locks on it. I'm assuming to keep people from going in there and freaking overdosing. So yeah, between how hot it has been here and the fact that honestly we have not been drinking enough water, mixed with the fact that we went out last night and drank like 6 beers each, needless to say, we're feeling dehydrated and gross. So we're stopping for gas before we meet up with everybody, and we're gonna grab a crap ton of water and Gatorade and such. Ooh, I just realized that feels really good. I put on these new levers right before we left, and I never did a long ride with them, and on the way here I realized that my clutch lever was angled way too far down, and I was having to like cock my wrist, like bend it up to grab the lever, and it was really starting to hurt my wrist by the time that we got here. So I angled it up yesterday and it seems freaking perfect. Anyway, I think that is all the updates we got for you for today. Enough yip yapping. Let's get on the way, get to the group ride, and it's gonna be about 90 miles of like our ideal kind of scenic riding. Let's get it. I don't know if they're just nice or if they're a part of us. Damn, we got a decent amount of people here already. I say already as if we're not 35 minutes late. Okay, we made it. You freaking crushed it. That was like the perfect blend between riding your own ride, but also pushing yourself, technically. Whew. It's a freaking scorcher.
Nothing that can't be fixed by standing in a refrigerator.
Okay, leg 2 of the trip underway. We're gonna hang a little bit more towards the back this time so that Nina's not feeling any pressure and we can just vibe. Apparently the second part of the ride is even more beautiful and fun than the first part. Just go and I'll catch up. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh damn, oh shit. Damn, 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 damn. This girl just went down, babe. You're good, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm okay. This is like the fourth time I've ever rode anything, so I knew I was gonna f up at some point.
Hey, listen, if it's gonna happen, the grass is the best place to happen.
Yeah.
Gotta turn around.
Okay.
I was gonna say, we can either pull it into that parking lot or over there and give you some time to just catch your breath and chill.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you want me to pull it into the parking lot for you?
I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Like, don't push yourself. It's okay. Just take a second. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was trying to turn and my wrist left up and it just threw the throttle. And I was like, as soon as that happened, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
Are you good? Good?
Yeah,
like you
I'm
good
okay.
to ride?
I promise I'm okay.
Okay.
You reacted really well, though, because I heard the throttle, but you grabbed the clutch, because otherwise you would have
Yeah.
shot off. But honestly, if it weren't for your back tire hitting the grass and like the loose stuff, you would have just taken the turn a little bit wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like best case scenario, honestly.
Yeah, didn't even touch the tank.
Yeah, not even like the foot peg's not bent or anything.
No.
Knock some dirt out and we're good. All right, so babe, when she goes, we can pull behind her, and then if you feel like you need to stop and catch a breath or something like that, we will gladly use that as an excuse to pull over and take a breather too. Ah, no bueno, no bueno. We survived. You freaking crushed it. We did it!
I got right there, and I went right in neutral as we were coming down to go right into town, and I went like this, and I was like, I look so stupid right now. Happy birthday, the ride of a lifetime. Happy birthday to you.
He bought a brand new, those brand new F-350s.
Jeremiah's mom is secretly taking a picture.
Do you guys want to take him and scoot him up there? We could. Yeah. Where at? Yo, what up?
Cheers to making it back to the Airbnb safely one last time, and to 490, what did I say, 494 miles so far, and another 350 to 400 tomorrow coming back home.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, and cheers to a great ride. What the frick?
Today was amazing.
It was. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
I'm gonna say this just so that you know, but don't be concerned about it. I just noticed your foot peg is missing the cotter pin for some reason. But like, it's not friggin' going anywhere. Oh, that's a good start. Okay, welcome to day 4, aka the day that we are traveling back. We're a couple miles away from the Airbnb. That is some Final Destination shit if I've ever seen it. The tally so far is 497 miles for the trip. We have a little over 350 left to go home. I came up with this saying in my head as we were leaving the Airbnb and coming here. The ride here had us feeling absolutely stressed, but the time spent here has us feeling absolutely blessed.
Oh yeah, oh I love that. That's real though.
We have had such a great time here, spending time with Jeremiah from the Ride of a Lifetime. He and his mother are both the nicest, most hospitable people ever. Shout out to Preston, Slight, Fran, Jesse. I know I'm gonna miss a whole lot of people, but shout out to you guys. It's so good seeing all of the OGs. We're headed home right now. We're leaving nice and early at the crack of 1:40 p.m. As crazy as it sounds, that's beating our leaving time to come here by an hour and 20 minutes. We're still undecided as to whether or not we're gonna go straight through all the way home or if we're gonna take a more scenic route and break it up into 2 days, just because the ride here made us really realize we just don't care for highway riding. We can do it, we just don't like it. So we might break it up, we might just go straight home just to get there and be there. Time will tell. Are there any other updates I wanted to give? I don't know. Water pump's been leaking a little bit of coolant. Looks like there is a drop of oil there right now, so that's getting replaced when we get home. Her water pump is still leaking a little bit of oil, but nothing to be concerned about. Obviously we'll keep an eye on both things on the way there. Is there anything else we need to say before we get on the road?
I don't think so.
All right, let's do it. Crisp.
And just like that, our time in West Virginia was over and it was time to head home. Vibes started at an all-time low as we immediately realized Nina's Cardo microphone was shorting out and had to stop just 8 miles later for a failed attempt at fixing it. The entire ride home, she could hear me, but I couldn't hear her, so we had to use her high beam flashes like a ghetto Morse code.
Flash your high beam once if you're chilling, twice if you want to chill a little bit more and slow down a bit.
Despite the rough start, vibes were brought back to an all-time high and we drilled it home in one shot.
Well, I know the back roads, the dirty clothes just ain't for everyone. So you take the city lights and skyline, give me steady sun. 'Cause I've been down and out and I thought I had it figured out. When I see the trees, reminds me I'm not the only one. 'Cause it's not the same without you. So I'll wait for you.
The ride home was almost fun enough to change our minds about long-distance riding. Almost.
Okay, update. Last stop before we make it home. We've made it to Frederick, so we're only about an hour from home. Spirits are dwindling. Much better than the way there, but we're both starting to feel it. I might have gotten some sun, I can't tell. Our hands are starting to cramp up. Heat's starting to get to us. We are, I think I just said 783 miles into the trip in total and about 65 miles from home. The end is in sight.
Good, I look crazy.
All right, next check-in, we will be home.
We knew we were getting close to home when all the traffic and chaos started back up, conveniently right as it got dark. 850 miles later, we finally made it home at 9:23 p.m., hearts full and bellies empty. The open road proved to be a welcome adventure, but man, there's just no place like home.
Oh my god, we're home.
We did it.
Oh, so basic. Hope you play this. Damn, I prayed it. Nice song and I became this. Old souls fake it. Paid on placements. Fuck shit.
And I'm still waiting on the brighter days. Been a minute, been rough many times more. And I'm kicking rocks to a sky of gray. Praying hard, talk to me before I'm done for.